Well, hey there, everyone. It's me, Cole, again. I want to do a quick update on something. Just got back from a night out. I went to, I don't even know what it was called, but basically it was a drag show in the area. Um, and I ended up having to go by myself because my friend didn't have her, because my friend doesn't have her ID with her because she managed to lose it or something like that. And then on top of that, the other two people I was supposed to go with ended up getting stuck in dinner. So I ended up going by myself. I went, and at first it was really awkward because I just kind of, first of all, I strolled in about 15-20 minutes late, and I walk in and I find a spot by the little bar counter or whatever, just sitting there watching, and then got a Dr. Pepper, had a smoke break, whatever, and I sat back, and like, it was so freaking awkward. And I mean, actually, I'll put my shirt back on so I can show you basically what I was dressed as. Um, However, it was actually quite funny. So I was sitting there. I'll tell you this rest of the story as I'm doing this too. And then, well, actually, I wasn't sitting there. I was still standing. And then I saw a spot on a couch, whatever, that was available. So I asked if I could sit down, and they were like, "Yeah." So I'm watching the drag queens, and then there was another, and then one of the drag queens, the one that was hosting, apparently sat down on the stage while the other girl was going, and apparently I saw her looking at somebody else, and then they were looking back at me, and they were like making that little like kind of gesturing towards me. They were like, "Hey, come here," and I was like, they're like, "Yeah, come here." So so I scooch under and I go across the way. And I go sit on the couch with apparently the people who run the drag troupe. And they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're so cute," blah, blah, blah. I was like, "Thank you." Like, "What's your name? What's your name?" And all this other stuff. And I was like, "Oh, the name's Cole." And they're like, "Do you do drag or whatever?" I was like, "Never done it before. I just dress this way because I'm trans and blah, blah, blah." And like, so we keep talking, whatever. And they're like, "Oh my gosh, you would do so good for drag and blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "Okay." And I'll show you real quick. Okay, so actually, I'm going to try to adjust my little thing. If I can get this to work out pretty well. Sorry, the lighting's really bad. This is basically how I went. Kind of flat, decently. I've got on, actually let me get the chair. Black skinny jeans, and I've got awesome ass shoes. So yeah, and basically, and they were like, "Oh, well, are you interested in doing drag, blah, blah, blah." And I was like, "Yeah." I've been actually interested in getting into drag for the past year or whatever, but I've never been able to actually figure out how. And basically, in the span of not even 2 hours, I became the son of a drag queen. I apparently have a drag show that I might be doing in about a month or month and a half range-ish. They basically, I don't even know how many, I can't remember how many numbers I got, and all this other stuff. So, I'm getting into drag, which is quite awesome. And I told them, I was like, I'm transitioning to them. And they're like, "Yeah, that's perfectly fine, whatever, blah, blah, blah." And I'll still be a male impersonator, not really. I have no freaking idea what it's really called. So I'll be getting into drag. So don't be surprised if you see me on stage anywhere. Yeah, I got watermelon cupcakes, brownies, and then I got kicked out because I'm 18 years old, and it was a time that was for 21 and older. But yeah, I just thought that was quite interesting. That I mean, like, it was totally awkward for me all throughout the night still, because I was like, "What the hell is happening?" But I'm actually really excited about it. Sorry, I know it probably doesn't really seem that way, but I'm kind of really tired. But I just thought that was so cool. Uh, Usually they do say that like you don't find the drag, or you don't find the drag finds you. So I guess it's the truth. So um, I'm actually really interested in this. I feel like it'll be a really good way. Now, however, they are based in the Virginia area, so what I'm possibly going to be doing is getting a summertime job and finding a place to stay here in this area. So that way I can do this for the summer, and then by that time I'll be able to go to South Carolina, and I'll actually have my medical stuff a bit more underway, and I don't have to rush everything into a month. However, I'm not too sure how things are going to go because I still need to tell my parents. And the fact that I'm just kind of like, ooh, yeah, let's do it. I need to find a job up here. I need to find a place to stay because I sure as hell ain't staying with my mother. Love her to death, I really do. However, if I'm going to stay in Virginia, I'm going to stay either in the Roanoke to Harrisonburg area in general. Might probably try for Lynchburg. I don't know yet. I honestly don't know what the hell I'm doing. Oh, I really want to do drag. I really do. And honestly, this actually gives me a better opportunity to get things better situated. I just need to find a decent summer job. So. And I have no fucking idea how I'm gonna do that. So, I'm probably going to talk to some people, see if people can find, if there's any connections to jobs, connections to places to stay, and just all that different stuff. So, I must say though, the people that I met were freaking awesome, and I'm really excited about it. I really am. It's just, there's a lot going on right now. I have my paintings that I have to do. I've got to do 1, 2, 3, 4 by Monday. And then I have to do I've got to do my appointments. I've got to have my lines memorized by Monday for my play. What else is there? My classes. My performances, my appointments. I think I've already mentioned those. The company that I volunteer for, whatever. And apparently between here and then, I'm going to meet up with my drag queen mother. I'm really excited. I really am. I just not fucking idea what's gonna happen. So, I guess we'll see how things go. Sorry, I'm really tired, and I think it's because it's past midnight. And so, I guess I will give y'all the Monday update as I said I would. Actually, I think it's gonna move to. Actually, yeah, I'll do the Monday update, and I'll probably do another one on Tuesday. Basically, I had to have my therapist appointment moved because it conflicted with a class, and so I had it moved to Tuesday. So you'll be getting one. Oh, that's not that next week. That's the week after. This coming Monday is just me calling the TG clinic. I'm fucking out of it. So, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. And I guess I'll catch y'all whenever things come up again. So, take care.